Alright, which one's this one? This is mirror, right? It's mirror? Mirror's easy.
Gul'dan versus Dr. Boom! Mirror, mirror that I grab, who's the smartest in my lab? You're so lucky you get to gaze upon the true perfection that is I.
I need to see what's in my
Hey, give me that.
deck. Alright, silence.
It's okay. Science isn't an exact science.
Why do we need silence?
Tremble before Talderon, mortals.
I usually work it out.
There's a Worgen Greaser here that I can't really deal with. Does this someone on the left or the right though? Is it possible to kill this? It's a silence.
Come here. Hey, give me that. Come here.
If this was summon a giant, then I can then use to trade off, right? So whatever I dino is really important.
Nobody's perfect except me. It's my worst flaw.
Tremble before Talderon, mortals.
Courageous Dinomancer.
Which means I can just get infinite Dinomancers here, right? And I have to silence the last Dinomancer. Okay, that was only part 1 of 4. Ah, great random secrets. All right, let's see what it is. All right, we got a freezing and then a random mage one. Which is mirror entity, which goes on the right. Okay. Freezing and mirror entity.
Problem. It's not rocket science.
He has a card in his hand. I wonder why that is. I can get one of his minions into my deck. Freezing and mirror entity. If we're gonna freeze something. Why the Archmage Insight though? Can I shuffle anything into his deck? Into my opponent's deck? This is freezing, so I know I can whip this out, right? So it looks like we're bouncing Archbishop Benedict as always. So let's bounce him first, which will cost 8 mana. The question is, which one are we recycling here? Which we can then draw with the Loot Hoarder. Which one makes the most sense? Ultrasaur, because I'm not killing 2 giant Ultrasaur. Wait, there's 9 mana. Why is this 9 mana? Alright, so we need to get the coin. Somehow. We also need to heal ourselves. Wait, no. We have Oknai. If we make him draw, this always wins. Or if I just have... Yeah. But how do we get this? We have heal. We only get 2 coins though. So we can't take advantage of the heal. We need Archbishop to make sure this kills one of that. It's hard to kill giant dino boys, right? Mirror Entity will copy this, which will put it on the right. I don't need this to be cheap. This doesn't work. Did I spend an extra mana anywhere?
Your superior weapons are no match for my crude intellect. No, wait, the other thing. Sacrilege!
But maybe we don't try to win. We need this dead without drawing, right? Or we just go for the 7. This trades off here. What's the point of me drawing cards? Nothing. But how do we kill this? I draw first. I draw first. So I take the fatigue instead of drawing my Ultrasaur. What the Okay, what's in your hand? 2 Magma Ragers, got it.
Yeah, I guess failure is an option.
And you see what's in my hand. How do I see what's in my hand? There's gotta be a darkness in the deck somewhere, right? Oh, it's 3 candles. Okay. Which would then allow me to activate his dude. Okay. Got it. I'm guessing these can be played right away, right? Yeah. Because they're just constant effect. Is there a point for us to draw a candle? I don't think so. He has 2 Magma Ragers. Vanish. Wait, isn't this easy? Wait, what did he... When your opponent draws 3 candles.
Your superior weapon is no match for my crew.
Okay.
No, wait, the other thing. We be taking this now. Come on, where will return?
Alright, I got it. Okay.
Nobody's perfect.
I got it.
It's my worst flaw.
I got it. Here's how we do it. Chat. We need to draw cards so that his candle's activated. But how do we draw cards? Novice engineer. We need to steal that novice engineer. How do we steal that novice engineer? We make him want the cards in his hand. How do we achieve that? We make him mill 2 cards right now. Now, if I vanish, wait, what's this? This is a swap card. If I vanish, there's only 3 targets, which means I'm guaranteed to hit that novice. Damn. Damn it.
Yeah, I guess failure is an option. We be taking this now. It's my way. There will return.
No, they won't let you win with RNG. Damn it. Okay. I need a ransom and I need to make a mill.
Exact science.
Just enough. I also need to kill the dire Mo. Okay, there's probably a lot of ways to do it. Either I kill his darkness, or I have my own. No, that doesn't work. You can't faceless manipulated darkness. Can you? I know it doesn't work in a real game. So I have to naturalize darkness. Wait, if we just naturalize darkness, isn't that really straightforward? No, I'll still have my 1/1 that I can't.
I hope you like my invention.
Okay. The novice engineer has. The novice engineer has to die. I need to figure out how to kill his dire mole. If I poison this it and make it attack, the ransom card gets potentially. I need to mill the ransom card, right?
Science is built on mistakes. That's why I'm good at it.
The toxic arrow allows me to use this to kill that. Alright. Nice order toast. Right, nice targeting. The ransom card allows me to. The toxic allows me to drop. I need to discard 3. Unless I can just kill 2 of them somehow. And I'm not sure if I can kill 2 of them. Unless I steal the ransom card. What's stealing the ransom card going to do? It's just going to be more swapping. I don't see a benefit for stealing the ransom card. Or we ransom at the end like we did. Alright, that makes sense.
We be taking this now. His cobalt way. My master will return.
They won't let you cheese it. Too smart for that.
No problem. It's not rocket science, or is it?
We don't. Maybe we don't need Archbishop, but I don't think it really matters. Either I kill the dude or I naturalize it. But maybe I be toxic arrow later. Can I keep a minion on his side of the board post vanish? Maybe I don't have to vanish. No, I have to vanish. The only way this works is if I draw a card. The only way I draw a card is if I vanish this and steal it. So how do we kill the mole? How do we kill this mole? We got 2 magma rages, which doesn't do anything.
Work the problem. If that fails, I resort to bribery.
Betrayal is 1 damage, toxic is 1 damage, hero power is 1 damage, right? Maybe King Togwaggle's the trap here. Steal 3 cards from your opponent's hand. Steal 3 cards. We can naturalize and put more cards in his hand, right? But the only thing we can put in his hand are things we shuffle in, which are just candles right now. If I ping this and I swap and I toxic arrow this and then I punch this, this stays alive. We also need this dead anyway. Well, if we naturalize, no, that doesn't make sense. Alright, what if we naturalize? Then we can't kill our novice engineer. Well, maybe that's okay because we just don't ping. No, I have to ping. I only have 3 ways to do damage. Everything in his hand are steel ragers. King Togwaggle. The swap card. Maybe steel ragers are the key. I mean, magma ragers. Are magma ragers the key? I don't think the magma ragers are key to anything. I think it's just me. I toxic arrow this and I use this too. Maybe I can awaken this? I can't awaken this without vanishing. We don't Togwaggle is the trick. Why do we need a Togwaggle? Right?
I hope you like my invention.
Ugh. Here we go. Okay. Deal 10 damage to all minions 10 times. Stealth Death Rattle. Deal 100 damage to the enemy hero. We have to steal Aviana. Wait, this is easy, right? We do this. We copy this. We get some mana. And then bada boom, bada bing. Okay, what's wrong with this plan? Alright, my guy stays alive.
Weapons are no match for my crude intellect. No, wait, the other thing.
Deal 100 damage to the enemy hero. Ergo, just have more than 100 health.
It's good to plan ahead. Me, I plan
Right?
behind. Results are guaranteed.
Tremble before Taldarom, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
So I don't see anything wrong with that idea. Just have more than 100 health, lol.
Tiny mortal.
Alright, okay, now that I know how that interaction works, that's actually really good for us.
Nobody's perfect, except me. It's my worst flaw.
How do we keep Aviana alive, though? It's at 5 health. It's just a little out of range. If I Death Speaker it, I never win, right? Because it'll never match up. I can use this to wipe a board. But if I use Death Speaker, I don't think I can ever win. Because there'll always be something incongruent here. We have to match everything. In this case, I think matching is just destroying the entire board.
Tremble before Taldarom, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
How do we gain 100 armor? Yeah, cast this 7 more times. I need to constantly kill my own minions while also keeping my own minions alive. Treachery donates 1. Growmush is a copy that charges. Maybe the key here is Growmush?
Tremble before Taldarom.
Because I can get infinite Growmushes, right? And if I clear the... First things first, I don't want you.
Tremble before Taldarom, mortals. Tremble before Taldarom, mortals.
How do I kill my own Forgotten Kings? Nothing that doesn't involve... Okay. If I... how do I keep my minions
It's
healthy as
okay.
they die?
Science isn't an exact science.
I need the Glinda to double up. But if I do that...
Tremble before Taldarom, mortals.
Let shadows rise.
Okay, that's not how the interaction works. Lesson learned. I want a Glinda on his side so that I can make more Glindas. So I don't want to Shadow Madness it. But how do I keep a Glinda on his side? Because taking Abominations will clear my stuff. And that's okay, because my stuff I don't care about. If I Prince Taldaram Aviana, I won't have the echo effect. Treachery brings it right back. That's why they gave us one Treachery. So that I can give Glinda back. So that I can get an extra Glinda. Okay. I messed up a little bit. I needed to Taldaram and then do it, so I can get more Taldarams. That's why they gave us Treachery, so I can give it back. Okay, so all we gotta do at this point is keep blowing ourselves up. How do I kill my own ticking abomination? I need to run into something thick, like the Devil Sword, right? So that means I need to punch through.
Time, mortal.
Give me your heart!
Tremble before Taldaram, mortal.
This will wipe my, well, not my entire board, but a lot of it. I run this in. I have a 3 mana Taldarim.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Your superior weapons are no match for my crude intellect. No, wait, the other thing.
The only way I see myself surviving Boom in the Box is why give us Treachery? I just need to play 8 Kun. That's it. That's not a huge requirement. Right?
Time, mortal.
8 Kuns.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Take heart. Science is built on mistakes. That's why I'm good at it.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
1 Kun. 2, 3. We use this for mana, right? And if we Treachery this, things blow up, right? Which is fine.
Tremble before Taldarom, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
But how do we kill all these coons left? Another ticking abomination. How do we get another ticking abomination that won't kill our existing ticking abomination? We don't use the 5/6 ticking abomination to kill them then. We give him a 3/3 ticking abomination. And then we ping this abomination down.
Tremble before Taldarom, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Tremble before Taldarom.
This way, we can give him the gift of this thing. Close on my board. Have an on-demand ping for this ticking abomination. There's the problem though, the Glinda.
Tremble before Taldarom, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Okay, let's say we run this in. That means we're out of Glindas and we're out of Avianas. And I can copy another Aviana, but I'll be out of tunes at that point. What about double Glinda? What about double Glinda? How does double Glinda work? Does that work?
Tremble before Taldarom.
Shadows rise to meet you.
Double Glinda does not work. There goes that theory.
No problem. It's not rocket science.
Glinda's the only minions that survive. 2 Glindas. One that will come over, one that will not come over. Glinda's the only minion that survive. Oh no, that means he needs to have an immune Glinda and I have to have an immune Glinda. That doesn't make sense. I can Death Speaker a Glinda, but then he gets a Glinda at the end of the day. Because it's a stolen Glinda.
Stump you?
Unless I copy a non-stolen Glinda.
Mortals.
No, but all Glindas I copy will be stolen anyway. Like this Glinda's gonna go back home. I need to use treachery to pop. Right? Well, not necessarily, because I can go through and then run a ticking abomination in.
I sense your struggle.
Tremble before Taldarom, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Sense your struggle.
Tremble before Taldarom, title titan.
So this plan makes zero effing sense. Okay, let's say we keep Glinda's.
It's okay. Science isn't an exact science.
We keep Glinda's so we can armor up. And we just keep running our picking abominations in? Well, we just need to do once, right? Granting immunity is so dangerous because you can't clear the minions unless he has an equal minion on his side. Alright, let's stick with what we know. We know Shadow Menacing this is good. We know copying that is good. We know having ticking abominations for blowing up is good. What else do we know? I can't give a minion immune. That messes things up, right? And that copy here doesn't really matter because it's just gonna die. Go for some armor here. Go for mana. Blow things up. I have a ticking abomination. I can copy this. I can gain more armor. But none of this is gonna matter if my Glinda dies.
I sense your struggle.
None of this will matter if Glinda dies.
I sense your struggle.
Children fill the skies.
I can't give him an immune Glinda. None of this matters. Right?
No problem. It's not rocket science, or is it?
This has to be played. Because there's no way else I kill this. Or, new theory. We have Mal'Ganis. We prop this twice on his side of the board. Don't go for the Kun Infinite Armor play. Go for the Mal'Ganis keeps your ass alive play.
Children fill the skies.
How do we accomplish that? We need to give him 2 ticking abominations. No, that's not possible. I don't have 1 treachery. There's no way I can give him 2 ticking abominations. Right? Is there? No, that doesn't work. Treachery just gives him 1. And I don't see a way for him to duplicate on it. That was a good thought, I suppose. Looks like it has to be armor then.
Concentrate. Am I distracting you?
It's gotta be 8 armor. That's the healthiest I can make my Mal'Ganis. Is there anything to buff Mal'Ganis? No, there's not. My only line of thinking is literally just Coon. There's a reason they let us attack with Abomination first too, huh?
Take heart. Science is built on mistakes. That's why I'm good at it.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Let shadows rise to meet you.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Let shadows rise. Give me your heart.
Tremble before Taldaram,
May your shadows rise.
tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Let shadows rise. Give me your heart.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Let shadows rise to meet you.
Your superior weapons are no match for my crude intellect. No, wait,
Okay.
the other thing.
Alright, Toast. Let's reset and think about this. You need to play 8 Coons. How can you have board space? By running your minions into his stuff and then blowing it up. What if you try to play the maximum amount of Coons each turn? Can you get there? Where's the issue?
Children fill the
Alright.
skies.
Gain armor here. Gain armor here. And here we gain mana. Right?
Tiny mortal.
Now, if we treachery, you kill your own Aviana. But not your Glinda. Now, what's the problem here? You have 3 Coons taking up space. How do we prevent 3 Coons from taking up space? We need a second Abomination.
Skies.
But if we had copied a second abomination and popped it, Glinda would be dead. What about Death Speaker? It gives a friendly minion immune this turn, which is almost never good. Unless you have 2 immune Glindas,
Isn't an exact science.
and then you pass 1 immune Glinda back.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Your moonlit shadows rise to meet you. I sense your struggle.
If both of you have an immune Glinda, you immune Glinda, me immune Glinda, then that solves a lot of issue. How do we make sure he gets an immune Glinda?
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
I would give Glinda immunity. But then if we're treacherying stuff back, okay, we can get there. We can get this to be a 2 health Glinda.
Tiny mortal.
We can get this to be a 2 health Glinda, right?
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Give me your heart.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
We can have a 5 health Glinda, which we can then grant immunity, but then I just lost my abomination.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Moonlit shadows rise to meet you.
A Glinda with immunity, but I have to keep my abominations alive so I can copy and chain set them off.
Except me.
And this way I keep Glinda forever. What's wrong with just leaving Glinda on his side though? I don't get the echo powers.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Give me your heart. I sense your struggle.
I'm kind of seeing it a little bit in the sense that if I
It's okay.
immune
Science isn't an exact
my Glinda, I get to have infinite echo, which means I think I'm overcomplicating. That's a lot of setup for very little payoff, right? It's just one extra round of Coons. Is that so good? Why am I going through all that effort to make Glinda immune? What benefit do I even get out of that?
Children fill the skies.
Tiny mortal. Tiny mortal. Tremble before Taldaram, mortals. I don't feel so good. The 100 kings will rise again. The 100 kings will rise again. Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals. The 100 kings will rise again. The 100 kings will rise again.
Like, I'm missing a round. One round of Coons. One round of Coons. I'm missing 5 Coons.
Take heart. Science is built on mistakes. That's why I'm good at it.
I feel so silly. Maybe the answer is really obvious. If I do Ray, I die. I can't do Ray. If I immune this, I die. I can't do that. I keep coming back to the same play over and over again. I need both Aviana.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
I want to cry.
Tiny
What's the Gromash for? Is he here for a reason? Gromash is there because you're not supposed to Shadow Mana's Glinda. That can't be true. We need Glinda. If we don't have Glinda, we can't pull off anything.
Give me your heart.
tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
I'm losing my mind.
Those rise to meet you.
I'm losing my mind.
Give me your heart.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
I'm losing my mind.
Tremble before Taldaram,
This blows up my entire board, huh? Which you actually don't want to do.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Ah, yeah, sure. Take your time. This is a delicate operation. Nobody
Can he get 2 ticking abominations?
It's my words
No.
to the law.
I don't have the ability to gift him 2 ticking abominations, right? So the ticking abomination play is not available. What about the immune Glinda play? Having infinitely immune Glinda is very helpful. But in order for us to have an immune Glinda, he's gotta have an immune Glinda. And not only an immune Glinda with the same amount of health. I think the immune Glinda is still the right play, but the other problem we come across is we can't kill
Ah, yeah,
our
sure.
own
Take your
ticking
time.
abominations
This is a
like that,
delicate
right? Because for him to have an immune Glinda, I have to gift him one with treachery.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Moonlit shadows
Tremble
rise.
before Taldaram, mortals.
Shadows rise.
Mortal.
Give me your heart. Give me your heart. Give me your heart.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Moonlit shadows rise to meet you.
How?
I guess failure is an option.
I don't have ticking abominations on the board then. How do I keep my own board clear? How do I keep my board clear when I play Coons? If I don't have ticking abominations. Granola bar.
Work the problem. If that fails, I resort to bribery.
What if he has an immune Mal'Ganis? What if we both have Mal'Ganises? You got immune Mal'Ganis? Oh my god, no. And I got immune good. I'm down.
Remember, every solution has a problem.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Tiny mortal. Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Let shadows rise to meet you.
Tremble before Taldaram.
Okay. How do we get an immune Mal'Ganis? How does he get an immune Mal'Ganis? We have to gift one to him.
Weapons are no match for my crude intellect. No, wait, the other thing.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
He can be immune.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals. Mal'Ganis,
Uh-oh.
I am eternal.
Alright, Toast, you can figure this out. All you have to do is let your opponent have an immune Mal'Ganis. So that you can immune your own Mal'Ganis. Right? The way to achieve that is treachery. So you can't waste your treachery on his stuff.
Tiny mortal.
Give me your heart.
No problem. It's not rocket science, or is it?
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Before Taldaram, mortals. Tremble before Taldaram, mortals. 100 kings rise again. Volcanis, I am eternal.
It's possible. We have something here. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. The Malganesis is the key.
Yeah, I guess failure is an option.
It's within my grasp.
Before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Taldaram, mortals. Before Taldaram, mortals. Before Taldaram, mortals.
And I forgot to Coom. Sorry.
It's okay. Science isn't an exact science.
12.
Before Taldaram, mortals.
Children
Chat,
fill
it's
the
possible.
skies.
Before
You just gotta believe.
Before Taldaram, mortals. Rise again. Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Give me your heart.
Mortal. Tremble before Taldaram, mortals. Longer. Taste my blade. Tremble before Taldaram, mortals. Uh-oh. Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals. Volcanis, I am eternal.
I sense your struggle.
The 100 Kings will rise again. Tremble before Taldaram, mortals. Volcanis.
I had it. I had it. I had it. I messed up the order at the very end. I had it. I saw it. For a flicker.
Weapons
I saw it.
match for my crude intellect. No, wait, the other
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
Children
It was only but a fleeting second. Fleeting second? But it was there. I seen to chat. I needed to Coon first. For the extra mana. Which will allow me to
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
It was there. It was there. I seen it.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals. Thou canst. Tremble
Oops.
before Taldaram, mortals.
Children fill the skies.
I sense your struggle.
The 100 kings rise again. Tremble before Taldaram, mortals. Thou canst. 100 kings.
Yes! It was the Volcanus!
No, no, no.
Oh!